Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Thuram! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Potw. He's on it, goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Can he finish? Bellingham! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Bellingham. Mendes has the space to scheme. Look at... And the finish! Wan-Bissaka gets it away. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Pedri. Thuram. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Might be danger here.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a good run down the right, and here's Barella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konate getting forward. And he's had it nicked away. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. And here's Thuram. Looking to play him in. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now this Pedri! And he's following up! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Some good work on the right flank here. Matheus Cunha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted.
1 minute added time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tchouaméni. And that is the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Bellingham. And Mendes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Shot a goal! Now who's going to be first to this? And that has been knocked clear. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And the shot's on here. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Barella.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He has found a way through. And here's Thuram. Hakimi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Pedri. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Cunha. Bellingham. And it's Mendes. Wan-Bissaka does well not to be outdone there. Barella. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's looking wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes stood up well to him there. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Germany.
Germany have their third corner.
Bellingham. Number 8, Pedri. Number 10, Thuram.
Barella with the short one.
Mbappe.
And here's Barella.
Number
And here's a
25,
chance!
Mendes.
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Coming on the
I just
field,
wonder what was on his
number
mind there.
22,
Should have put his foot right
Eze.
through it.
Number 23, Barella. Number 30, Sheshko. Number 18, Vinicius
Whatever
Junior.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That was good pressure, just
Number
hounded him off
15,
it.
Lucas Vazquez. Substitutions taking place.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Lucas Vazquez. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's chosen to go back. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. Barella.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Germany get their 4th corner. Tries to get it clear. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Konate. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Eze. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lucas Vazquez. He won't be happy with that one. Nicked it back promptly. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. And we're done. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, And the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and here with
Netherlands.
me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets...
And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham. Chance to deliver. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hakimi with the short one. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Germany have their second corner now. Potw plays it short. Goes for a shot! And he can thump it away. Pass somewhat off target. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Barella. Bruno Fernandes. Still goalless. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Potw gets on his bike and on the move. Barella. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. He's found a way through. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Van der Ven. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Strong running down that left flank. Tchouaméni. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No outsmarting him this time. Barella. Here's Matheus Cunha. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That has not gone well. And here's Bellingham. Driven in. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Goal, Germany! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Germany penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that was vital. Nuno Mendes. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. And Hakimi. Oh, he's found support out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barella. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Gehi was in no mood for any of that. Aimed beyond the defence. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. The Netherlands coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Thuram is having a shot! Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. And here's Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Mendes picks it up out wide. Bellingham. And he skips past his man. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass has been well intercepted. Chouameni, and he's forced to go back. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And a header! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe! Shot a goal! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution for Germany, number 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number
A shift
7,
in momentum, perhaps.
Mbappe.
Well, what a difference
Coming on
a
the
goal
field,
makes. Now all of a sudden
number
it seems the
30,
belief is back.
Sheshko. Number 22, Eze. Number 18,
Hakimi.
Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pedri.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross to the back post.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Eze. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. 75 minutes played. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Germany.
It's a
Number
good
25,
35 yards
Nuno
out, this.
Mendes.
Looking to
Number
widen the gap
9,
even further here.
Hakimi. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 11, Alex Grimaldo. Number
it's Tchouaméni.
15, Lucas Vasquez. Number 23,
Eze.
Perella.
That's very neat. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tchouaméni, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Played towards the other side. The Netherlands very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Tchouaméni, Eze. Great vision. And he shoots! And that is one way to get his defending done. Germany get their fourth corner. Barella goes short. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Grimaldo. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Chouameni. Now it's Pedri.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Haaland. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's a loose ball. Cucurella. Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Terrific effort! Incredible! Just incredible! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Parked outside the stadium gate.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. The Netherlands displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Musiala and Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Wan-Bissaka. Pedri. And it's Musiala. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Eze. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Pedri. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The Netherlands with the lead. Vinicius Junior. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Chouameni. He's in a great... Can he finish? And he scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so...
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Goals on both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this.
Substitution for Germany. Number 22, Eze.
And so the last
Coming
chance
on the
to find a
field
winner.
is Number 21.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knock. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. And it's Eze. Oh, look at the space here. And he's in on goal. Not where it came from. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella. And Konate. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh. Big chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The Netherlands have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Grimaldo gets into a good position. All hands on deck for this one. And he's taking no chances there. Chouameni. He shifted it to the flank. Grimaldo getting forward. Played in. Konate is there and he can get that clear. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Kvaratskhelia voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.